Richard, I love what you got.
Oh, thank you. I love this. It was literally uploaded 2 minutes ago from fantastic mashup artist Bill McClintock. I love his stuff. He's got some really just incredible things that you're like, how do you have an ear for this to realize that, yes, Kiss and George Michael, that's who we needed together.
I wonder where the genius of this comes from, because you have to have some sort of creative mind to do something like this.
You also need like a really strong understanding of music, because you have to understand the patterns within songs to such a degree to know when two songs have a matching song structure and rhythmic flow to them.
Yeah, like the timing, the mood, not even just the timing, but like I'm not a music theorist, but even how the instruments sort of hit at the right time and everything. It's like, it just works. Even the emphasis of the words he's using matches the George Michael song.
Exactly. Like, I don't know. Legendary man, Bill McClintock.
But thank you for sharing that with me.
Of course. Felt it would be an appropriate intro to the show today.
Yeah, I heard that and I'm like, that's it. That's the one.
That's the one.
That's the one that's going to bring us in.
All right.
So, literally minutes before we were going to record this, Richard was nice enough to share the trailer for the Sonic movie that's coming out. I use the word trailer loosely. This is more of a sort of middle finger to the Sonic fans, it seems like.
Mm-hmm. I think this is more of like, this is the apocalypse, it's coming, be prepared, more than a trailer, you know?
This is like Thanos showing up.
Yeah.
It's like, oh man, it's hit the fan right now.
Oh yeah, indeed.
And it's funny because growing up with, the Sega and the Sonic games and everything, I've never been like a Sonic fanatic, like the kid in that video freaking out about Sonic that we all love.
Yes.
But still, I look at it and I'm like, that's not Sonic.
No.
This is like a parody video.
That's precisely why all of the Sonic fans were so outraged. And I mean, Sonic fans are a particular breed of people. Like, you're not quite sure what's there, but you know that you don't want it. Like, that's the best way I can describe a Sonic fan, as someone who is not one.
Yeah, I would say not that every Sonic fan is autistic. However, there would be a higher occurrence.
I think it was actually scientifically proven that Sonic fans are more autistic. Like, it had to do with the fact that something to do with like social cues on with autistic people, and because Sonic characters have big emphasized eyes and facial features like that, that they tend to grab onto them.
Oh, that's interesting.
So this could be complete BS for all I know.
Hey, you're saying it with confidence, so that's what matters.
Of course. I said it with confidence, therefore it must be true. But, it was someone, I don't remember where I heard it, but it was like literally like, because of these emphasized facial features, they can latch onto the character more, which is why the Sonic fan community...
Sonic fandom?
Yeah, Sonic fandom. Which is why they're that way.
But yeah, that's the thing. I wonder, if you know that your hardcore fans are going to be that way, you'd want to be a little bit more careful.
You'd think, now wouldn't you?
You would think so, yes.
But,
now, I do think the Jim Carrey thing was a good pick. It seems like that'll fit.
Jim Carrey, like, I think he will carry this film.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
that's why they got him.
His comedic styling is so perfect. Like, him as Dr. Robotnik or Eggman or whatever they're going with in the movie. I don't think they said a name yet. We'll see what they go with. But his casting, I feel, is absolutely perfect to play this maniacal, goofy mastermind.
Yeah, I'm not up on my Sonic lore, but is the character in the games kind of just out there and crazy?
Yeah, okay. I mean, he's
obviously overplaying it, but still.
Yeah, he's a villain who's trying his best, but he's also a goofball.
Right.
Like, he has access to Doomsday level weaponry, but is also like Jim Carrey level of sanity.
Plus, it looks like they're shooting for a younger crowd for this.
Yeah, they're definitely going for the younger Sonic fans rather than older Sonic fans.
This isn't a Sonic hentai movie.
No,
Let's put it that way.
The Sonic fans they're so unique. Like, one of my other favorite things is I don't know if I told you about this, but it's the fact that when you look up Knuckles on Google, you don't get like the human body part, you get the echidna, which is red. And the best part is some of that early Google images are not safe for work. So you end up with very interesting things that Sonic fans can achieve in the world.
So what you're saying is well, you can Google it, just be prepared for what you're going to see.
Yeah, I mean, if you want, you could look it up literally right now on Google Images, Knuckles, and I don't know if you're prepared for it at this moment.
There's some things I don't need to see.
You're right.
Some things better left unsaid.
Exactly.
But the thing I want to know is who is clamoring for a Sonic movie? I mean, even in the Sonic fandom, had they been saying, give us a Sonic movie?
I don't think they had, because this is what would come of it. Like,
just an abomination.
Any reasonable person could understand this is what comes from a Sonic film, I suppose. But, yeah, it's... And then, like, there are so many things to break down. So not only is his character design, like, a disgusting, like, troll of a thing that you don't want to look at.
Right.
Like, he has these gross human teeth, and his, like, body features aren't, like, cartoony. It's like, what if we took a human child, painted it blue, stuck some fur on there?
It's reminiscent of a little bit of Uncanny Valley going on.
Yeah.
They push the humanoid features too much.
Yeah.
And now it seems grotesque.
See, and it's like, if they were trying to go for more realistic, they could have pushed a little bit further and gotten it a little better.
Right.
Or if it's going to be a kid's movie and they're going to go with as cartoonish as it already looks to be, why not just play up that more cartoony look?
Yeah.
And not just be in this weird middle ground of we're going to be in this disgusting abomination.
Yeah, it's some weird mix between like a little kid in a blue monkey suit or something.
Yeah.
And some weird alien creature.
Yeah. But, like... So not only is his character design awful, but the music choice...
Yeah, we haven't even got to that yet.
We have not gotten to that yet.
Oh my gosh.
Who in the world said, all right, Sonic, speed, there are thousands of songs about going fast and being the fastest, being the best, the speediest. Gangster's Paradise. That's what will epitomize Sonic the Hedgehog.
I could just see them going through the music collection and going past all these songs that would be much better and be like, no. Gangster's Paradise, that's the one we're going to go with.
Like, I don't understand. Like, the thing is that apparently 12 years ago, some random YouTube video was uploaded called Sonic AMV Gangster's Paradise.
Yeah.
And I think, legitimately, that Paramount may have, like, Googled Sonic music, seen this video, and said, yes, we're going to go with what the community wants.
This is like if our parents tried to make a Sonic movie.
I don't even know if it's our parents, because our parents, like, saw what we wanted.
That's true.
Like, this is like if someone who'd been, like, living in a cave came out and started trying to adjust to society and said, yes, Sonic Hedgehog, this is one good. Like, I don't understand.
And they just saw the Garfield movie.
Yes.
And thought it was a good movie.
That was their first movie coming back into society, is the Garfield movie.
Gosh, it could have been like Highway to the Danger Zone. That still would have been funny, but at least it would have made sense.
Like, there are so many better options that you can do for a Sonic movie. Like,
I don't know, man.
I don't know what their choice was.
Well, it'll be interesting to see which direction this goes in, because...
Yes, and I mean, within 3 days of backlash, the director has already come out and said, yeah, we hear you loud and clear. We're going to fix Sonic. And I'm like, you got 5 months, buddy. Good luck.
Oh, man. And it's not even like it's a re-edit. It's a total reanimation.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, it's not like the rest of the actors are going to have to be reshot or anything.
Yeah.
Because, like, they were already acting with nothing there and all that.
Right.
But...
we've got it all mapped out.
like, they still have to go and edit every single scene that Hedgehog is in unless he's curled up in a ball.
Right.
So, unless he's, like, literally just speeding around in supersonic ball form or whatever, I don't know if we're gonna... How that's gonna go for them.
Although,
at Paramount.
I always hate to just crap on everybody's work, so I always try and find something positive to say. The Sonic sound was spot on. That was like exactly how I remember Sonic sounding.
Yes.
Like the running part with the coins.
The sound was good. The voice actor for Sonic, it's not like the one that we've come to know and love over the years, but it's a pretty good actor voicing Sonic. And like we said, Jim Carrey, he's going to carry that film. I have a feeling that any positive aspect of that film is going to be placed on Jim Carrey's shoulders.
Yeah, they got the facial hair spot on.
Yeah, like, also the fact that, like, he starts out with just kind of a regular handlebar villainous mustache, but, like, later in the trailer, towards the end, they show it, like, with that crazy, eccentric,
blown out style
mustache. So, like I said, Jim Carrey, he's going to carry that film.
Jim Carrey, the carrier.
That's an odd thing. Like, you know, going back, like, to tell any of these kids, like, in the 90s, yep, there's going to be a Sonic movie, and Jim Carrey is going to be a great Dr. Eggman or Dr. Robotnik. He's going to be the one to carry this film. It's like, really?
This is the new normal, Richard.
This is the new normal.
I don't know if I like it.
I don't know. It's a clown world after all.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so there was another topic we wanted to discuss.
Yes, you came up with this idea.
The Arnold, yes. It hit me like...
a freight train?
A freight train. That's a good word to use. Today when I was sitting at work just doing paperwork that's mindless. Top 5 most Arnold movies. Now, to be fair, we had to do movies we had both seen.
Yes.
And Richard, being the uncultured man that he is, hasn't seen the whole library.
I think it's ironic that I'm a film major, at least for now, who has yet to see many iconic films, such as Terminator.
But no, I thought we watched Terminator 2.
You guys did. I was not there.
Oh, you were not there. That's right.
I missed it.
Okay, so
on Hulu, I should watch it.
We're gonna go over in our top 5 most Arnold type movies. Well, let me explain a little bit what I mean by most Arnold. I don't mean good movies or best. I mean, when you think of Arnold and all the tropes surrounding him, what is the most Arnold movie?
Exactly.
So we're gonna go through. You've seen Kindergarten Cop, you said?
Yes.
Which is a good movie.
Yeah. Indeed.
We're gonna go through Commando, Running Man. What else? Predator. You've seen that. Absolutely. What was the other one you've seen?
Yes. Seen Predator. What other ones? I'm trying to think. What's the one where he gets pregnant?
Junior.
That one. Yeah.
All right. Well,
do you think we could count as a governorship here in California as a movie?
It was in some sense.
Yeah. We'll throw that in there as honorary mention.
As a wild card, yeah. Honorary mention. Now, the thing with the Arnold tropes is you have to start at the beginning, which isn't Conan. It's actually Hercules in New York, which is an amazing movie.
You showed me some clips.
Yeah. This is... Okay, most people have seen Conan, which he was hired for that because of how he looked. He didn't necessarily was hired for his voice acting ability. But at least that he could string together sentences.
Yeah.
In Hercules in New York, it's like, well, he's Hercules, so he has a Greek accent. Greek accent in air quotes.
He's supposed to have a Greek accent, and Arnold tries his best to go away from Austrian into Greek.
Yeah, so imagine Arnold with his thick, Austrian accent.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to do a Greek accent. So, it's amazing. You just have to see it.
It is. Like, the bear fighting scene.
Yeah.
Like, the bear is acting more like a gorilla because of the man in the suit, I assume, had never seen a bear before. I assume he was told what bears were like, handed the suit, and said, all right, go be a bear and attack Conan. Conan. You have that stuck in my head now. That would be great, too.
That would be. I like to think that there was just some, secondhand dolly on the work of the film, and they're like, you know what, we need a guy in this bear suit. Just throw this on. He's like, ugh, I've been working all day. Like, he's tired, so...
Here, we'll pay you an extra $5 for the hour. Because they only shot that in an hour.
Oh, guaranteed. So Hercules New York. I'm pretty sure it's still on Amazon Prime. But that's not even going to be on our list.
No.
So, my point is, all the tropes surrounding Arnold, kick butt, machine gun, everything. So, I think Junior should be at the bottom. What do you think?
It is his least, Arnold role.
Okay.
I would say, because there's not that tough, robust quality that we...
Virility?
Yeah.
I guess he is virile in another sense in that movie.
It kind of plays in the opposite direction of we know Arnold as this character, and so we have to subvert it.
Right.
I would say. So...
Yeah, it's true.
That is an aspect of it. So it's simultaneously the least Arnold movie because of how Arnold is.
Right.
So playing off of that, I think it's probably the bottom out of the ones that we've seen, but it's not the bottom of the list.
Yeah. Because to understand the Arnold catalog too, you have to start at the beginning and work towards the end. Mm-hmm. Because we also see the formation of this character that he's almost developing throughout all the movies. Mm-hmm. And in his first movies, like Conan, the Terminator, he's just super buff, warrior killing machine. Because if you just saw Arnold back in the day with his shirt off like that, it's like, oh yeah, I can see him as a killing machine.
Oh, absolutely.
But you can't do that forever.
Yeah.
It gets,
stale.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta...
So the character has to develop through time as well. Mm-hmm. So once you start to get into late 90s Arnold, he becomes, I would say, the very polished form of the killing machine, which I think the epitome would be like Terminator 2.
Yeah.
And then after that, you start to get into the self-aware Arnold movies, where it's funny. They're funny movies, but it's like a fish out of water. So he's like a killing machine, but with a bunch of kindergartners.
Yeah.
Because it's hilarious to see a guy who could rip the head off of some bad guy, but yet let's put him with a bunch of kindergartners and see how he handles it.
Yeah, this is like the beginning of Junior, I would say. They said kindergarten, I don't know which came first. I assume Kindergarten Cop.
If I remember correctly, Kindergarten Cop.
That would make more sense, because this is the film that said, all right, we can have this fish out of water scenario with him, and it works.
Right.
But there, it was still like, he has this persona, and he still plays into it.
Right.
With the other one, with Junior, he kind of totally subverts it.
Right.
Goes out of it. So...
Yeah. Okay. And then where Commando fits in is... I'm just going off the top of my head here. I know I'm going to freak out some movie people and they're going to be like, no, this one is before the other one. I'm pretty sure going backwards in time, it goes Commando. Mm-hmm. And then... Wait. Actually, it might be Predator, then Commando, and then The Running Man. Mm-hmm. I'm doing this in a weird order. We're going backwards in time. But at any rate... so if you go through that, you can almost see the growth of Arnold and then the self-awareness.
Yes. In that sense, yes, I agree. I would say for Commando's sake, because I forgot this movie existed, and you even had to remind me of plot points and the fact that I had seen it, and that we had watched it together, in fact.
Yeah.
But I think that also stands as a testament to this is the most Arnold movie because it blends in my mind with anything else.
Right, because it ascends past itself. Mm-hmm. The tropes are so... what's the word I'm even looking for? It just goes beyond itself in such a sense that you can apply them to any movie, and it works.
Exactly. It's definitely higher on the list than Kindergarten Cop and Junior.
Apotheosis. That's the word I was looking for. Sorry.
Thank you for that contribution.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say that would go for number 2, at least for me. I would say that Running Man is just a little behind it.
Okay.
Because Running Man, again, is that teetering point.
Okay.
Of becoming a more self-aware Arnold with, like, the comedy of it, I would say. That it is very much that Arnold aspect of tough guy kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
But it also is a bit less, in my mind, because, I don't know, it's more, I don't know the word for it.
It's like it tried to have social commentary in it as well.
Yeah.
It tried to be bigger than just, here's this killing machine that can, like, take you out.
Yeah. This is why it didn't work. Like, Terminator is great because it has that importance to it, but it's also a very cohesive, fluid story within itself.
Right.
Running Man is like, wow, that's a funny movie that tried to do something.
Right. Although I do love, it's almost like he's killing bosses throughout it, like you're in a video game.
Yes.
And then the final guy, or is it the final? No, he's not the final guy. He's I can't remember which order it's in. It's been a while since I've seen it. The big fat guy with the electricity.
Yes.
That was my favorite one.
Yes, that was incredible.
Because you're expecting, like super buff guys that are like gonna fight or whatever, but it's like this fat guy comes out.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, I'm into this.
Yeah. So I'd say, tell me if you agree or disagree, but it's Junior, Kindergarten Cop, then Running Man, then Commando.
And then you would put Predator?
I would say Predator is the most Arnold movie because it isn't self-aware.
Okay.
It's Arnold at his peak because he thinks that this is like a prime, high-quality movie that is supreme for him. It's showing off his acting chops and all of that, while also displaying like how sweaty and muscular he is.
And there's literally that scene with Billy Dean Williams where they do the handshake that was heard around the world.
Exactly.
That you can get paintings of nowadays.
Exactly. Like that is... I don't know if there's anything more Arnold than that. Like...
Yeah, I think all men aspire to have a moment like that where they can just flex their biceps and do a... It was a high five, handshake.
It looks like you're... Like, if you take a step back and just look at, like, the screenshot of it, it looks like they're arm wrestling.
Yeah.
It's that powerful of, like, a handshake, high five, grip.
And whoever directed that, edited it, it's not like it just happened and it went past.
Oh, no.
They stuck on it for a good beat, 2 beats.
They were fully aware of what was going on.
We want you to see this.
Exactly.
And they're, like, all oiled up and everything. It was great.
And, I mean, even the fact that Arnold is the lone survivor, I think this plays into his ego a bit more. And, like... Again, the way that it works, it just feels like this is the most Arnold movie in my mind.
Okay.
So.
Those are good arguments.
Yes. I mean, do you have any disagreements that you would say would be more?
See, I keep thinking Commando is number 1. I agree with you with every other one. It's just sort of this 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Because with Commando, I think... It's just even how you experience it. You even yourself said, like, I forgot about it.
Yeah.
What happens in it. Because it's all of the tropes mixed into one.
Yeah, that is true. But, again, like, Predator stands out and is an iconic film.
Right.
And Arnold very much is an iconic man.
He is an iconic man.
So, it kind of weaves together for this perfect blend of... This is a blockbuster film. This is his career. This is his everything.
Yeah.
Whereas Commando is just kind of, this is this guy. Kind of the same, kind of just showing off the highlights, the peak about him.
Yeah.
Whereas, again, Predator is just, this is pure Arnold for me.
Yeah. Yeah, because, I mean, even the Predator franchise, every movie after the first Predator is just like, it doesn't live up to the first Predator.
Exactly.
And there hasn't been any Commando sequels.
See, but we don't know if Commando then would succeed or fail.
But Commando has such great lines like, I thought you were going to kill me last. I lied. Or when he has a metal pipe that he throws into a guy, goes through the guy, sticks to the wall. All right. And then he says, if I remember correctly, he says, "Stick around," or something like that, which is amazing. Because even in The Simpsons, when they had McBain and all the McBain movies, it's almost like basically Commando. I guess you could say Predator too.
Yeah.
But it's all those tropes put into it. Like he just kills a bunch of people and then says an awesome line. And that is what Commando has.
I guess. And I mean, again, that testament that it just kind of blends into any other movie that I've seen of Arnold is like, honestly, because we watched Running Man and Commando in the same night, and that may have been the reason why, is that I think that Running Man is actually a 4-hour-long movie that has all the scenes of Commando in it. I don't know. I mean, I think at least we agreed on the rest of it. And that's the important part, is that we understand that these two, again, they are very close. It's just, I think Predator edges it out in my mind. So we'll have to go with that.
And this will just be a friendly, I guess you could say, like, disagreement.
Agree to disagree, sort of.
But it's all in good fun.
Yep.
We're not going to hate each other.
I mean,
I'm not triggered.
We'll have to, like, if this ever gets big enough, we'll have Arnold come on the show and, like, say, what role did you feel was more of you? Commando or Predator?
All right. Well, how do you feel? Was that good?
I think that was good. We talked through some important ideas in the world of cinema through Sonic and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Gosh, I still can't get over that they picked Gangster's Paradise for Sonic. That
we need since they're making these changes to the film in terms of editing.
Yeah. That
they had, we should also ask them to, like, throw Arnold in there.
Yeah.
And then that would be the peak Arnold film, I'm sure.
Yeah. All right, I think it's time to play Lawrence Welk.
I think it is as well. Time to say goodbye after this.
And good night.
Show.
If YouTube will ever load here.
I don't know. I mean, we probably should be throwing this in post anyway.
I'm too lazy.
We're not that professional.
No. We got to do it live.
Of course.